What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
But I really think my time is up now. I've had enough. I cannot afford to live here. I feel broke and I feel poor in Africa. I feel like I want to be out there selling some shit soon because this ain't making no sense to me. I pay $130 a day to drive around in a truck. I pay $100 a day to live in a 2-bedroom and there's 6 of us with no hot water, no stove, no refrigerator. The refrigerator broke. Then on top of that, I got lizards crawling in the bed with me. I live in America.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Boy, she said lizards in the bed is crazy.
Listen, I'm not laughing at her. Baby, it's time to get back on the plane. It's time to go.
I wonder, okay, so she's in Ghana, y'all. And she's expressing what she's going through. For one, no hot water and all the other problems that she's mentioning.
No refrigerator.
Were you not aware when you first booked to move into this location?
Right, $100 a day.
Because if you come from an experience, you should never go to a location that's not going to cater to your experience.
Right.
That you're already used to.
Right.
That's stealing from yourself. I was just saying. I would never. I would never.
I'm sorry. It's just a little comical on how she's saying it. She said she gonna be outside the street
selling
soon.
Something.
Girl. But
mansion, and we don't have to put no water on the stove. We got steady hot water, steady electricity, and the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity, so if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday. I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. When I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love the people. But when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right?
Well, so if the people is loving on you, you loving on the people back outside is good. I feel like everybody love to be outside and have fun.
Right.
But when you come back home and it's not what you want, then I feel like that's just a choice move. I don't know her situation. We don't know her situation.
Right.
But to come back to a place where you are happy to be in should be a place you should be happy to be in. You shouldn't go to a location or move to a spot that's just not going to cater to what you like.
Right. So far, it's sounding like the house itself.
It sounds like the house is the problem.
You know, first of all, I don't know nothing about these people. I know it's going to be her and her husband in the end, but I don't know anything about these people. So I can't speak to their situation, but it sounds like it's the house.
So far.
Broken refrigerator, electricity. I do understand the electricity issues on the continent, but it just seems like it's the house right now. I gotta be able to sleep at night. I'm sorry, and I'm not sleeping with one eye open. Okay.
Or some geckos crawling inside.
So it's baby, listen.
The size of those lizards, Lord.
I'll be on the phone with that landlord ASAP, baby.
Gotta get them out.
It sounds like it's the house.
It does sound like it's the house so far. And if this is the GIF of the video, which I have no idea of because this is our first time reacting to it, but if this is the GIF of the video, then I feel like if she just changed her location, not out of Ghana, but changed where she's now staying to a new spot, I think everything would just blend in well with her.
Right, and then you can't put the whole country.
Oh no,
there,
never.
Right?
No, we
because
don't do blanket
there's different
statements.
cities and there's different neighborhoods in these cities. So, come on.
You come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. Every house I look for, the house is expensive as hell. Oh my God.
The way she's
200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, $1 million to live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old malnourished cows. I didn't even pay that much for my house in America.
They cows can't they cows can't be begging for grass.
Oh, wait.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, MG, listen.
Hey, whatever community she's located in, y'all, she's not happy with it. And
Yeah.
I think y'all need to help her get another spot.
Yes.
I think y'all need to let her know what other locations are more available, up her speed to what she likes, and get her family there. Or let her know the information so she can get her family there.
Or maybe Ghana just not the place. She could
That
try
is
a different
true.
country.
The continent is huge.
Because, baby, we in South Africa right now, and baby, listen, we vacationing. We've been very comfortable. I've been sleeping every night.
Man, it's been a flex on how much love has been. It's been a flex on how much comfort we have been in. You know what I'm saying? So
and I'm not laughing at her, y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm laughing at her at all. It's just the way she say things. It's funny to me. Like, she sounds like she is a very cool person.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep.
And the same thing. Oh, this house is $500,000. Oh, this house is $200,000. This house is $300,000. I'm like, I can't afford to live here. I cannot. I paid $100,000 for my house and a good ass community. But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down?
What coming down?
The bullshit animals, it's scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you.
Stop.
All the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich, so they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to
whoa, we just talked about that.
Oh, we did.
We just talked about that, and we said in the video that we didn't even really come with like our full luggage, y'all. We just grabbed a couple clothes, put it in the box, and then we came out here to Africa. South Africa at that. And even just us being in our shorts and t-shirt, man, the dressing of, certain people will think that we got something that we can give.
Right, and we have been trying to, just keep it very, very simple, not wearing any labels. We have been told that we look very clean.
Mm.
No, but y'all even came in the comment section, y'all was like, y'all gotta tell them folk no.
Baby,
like, tell them no.
Because I'm not stopping.
But yeah, I just have to pause it on that because,
around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below. Because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Because I was basically telling everybody what they...
Okay, so I feel like maybe Ghana just wasn't the country for her.
Possibly.
That's what I feel like. Like, I follow a YouTuber who the first country she landed in Africa was South Africa. She was in Johannesburg. She stayed there for 3 months. After a while, she realized this wasn't the place for her. She left. She went to Kenya. She's having the time of her life. She's happy.
That's all she needed.
Okay, I just think it's you can't go to a place because everybody's going there or everybody's saying it's popular there, it's good there. Because people tell it to us and they're like, oh, the nightlife is good, and we're like,
no,
that ain't going.
The one that really grinded our gears was about it being cold.
What you mean?
About coming here and have your jackets and everything prepared. Our code to us and their code is totally different. Totally different. Like, and it's not a problem. It's just that we
wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold. And it's still the beginning of winter, but we still wasn't cold. People was outside in bubble jackets and
trench coats.
Trench coats.
Trench coats.
Yes.
To the ankles.
Look cute.
Y'all look nice, man, but we are here in shorts and people come up to us and be like, y'all babies aren't cold.
No.
Like, sorry.
Not at all. Not at all. I just think that there's different countries that would cater to the needs of different people. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the nightlife. Like, you can't come up to us with who's a family of 5 who's very family oriented and say the nightlife is popping, y'all like it there. Because we won't. Because we don't like the things that other people like. We want to go to places that are family oriented, right? And so South Africa, we're having the time of our life. Our children are having the time of their lives. And of course, we're only here for a short stay. We're not here to move. I just think I wish they would have went to a different place if they was not happy. It sounded like she wasn't happy, baby. If a lizard is crawling in the bed with me, we packing that same minute.
Yeah, all it takes is one night to know if you're going to stay. All it takes is at least a week to feel that you're comfortable there. Like, for real, want to be like, okay, maybe I can do this. But those lists of complaints should have been very sharp, because she shouldn't stay that long to experience all of that.
Exactly.
You know
Baby, and we entered a place where it was like, we're not staying here, and guess what we did? We left.
Yeah, that was like a couple seconds we walked in and walked
couple
out.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Barely walked in.
Yeah.
Will experience when they come to the motherland. So for the people who need to study or research, or for the people who looking to find some people abroad that they need to ask questions and talk to about what they need to do when they get here, we basically telling them, and we keeping it raw and unfiltered, uncut. So you have everybody talking about, oh, the motherland is beautiful. It is a beautiful place, but you gotta know reality when you get here. Reality has to set in. So I'm basically telling them, look, when you come here, don't think it's gonna be a parade for you, because it's not. Don't think that it's gonna be snacks and it's gonna be the same thing in America, because it's not. That electricity that you
baby, we got snacks. Dion order his snacks every day.
Every day, toppers, bro.
Listen.
And they got a couple chocolates in there that we get. I don't even eat Snickers. The Snickers compared to the chocolate out here is totally different. I like y'all food. Y'all snacks are dope, but
and of course we're talking about South Africa. Y'all, there's a store here. Listen, we done went to about 4 or 5 grocery stores. I finally found a grocery store that fits me. Fits me.
Took some time too.
I don't need to explore no other grocery store.
No, she's serious. She was talking about it the day we came back, and the next in the morning. She's like, I like that little stove, babe. I'm like, eat my breakfast. I'm like, you do, huh?
I was like, we can move here just for the stove.
Just for the stove. Nah, for real though, I feel like adapting is crucial when it comes to moving to a location. You have to be willing to fully adapt. Got to get your feet wet. Got to know your ins and your outs.
Right.
And like she said, the reality of it has to be something that you have to be able to take in without feeling any type of way about it. You know, if it's bad, then it's bad. Let me get out. That's what it is.
And you have to come open-minded as well. And don't expect America in Africa.
Oh, no.
We are American, yes, but you have to be adaptable. And we are coming to someone else's home, right? We can't expect our home in their home.
To being on all day, it's not gonna be none of that. I already knew that the electricity gets cut off all the time. I see the Bag family. I see our Kathy. I see all of them experiencing electrical outages. I already had set forth and looked up some places where when I get here, I can buy solar panels for my house, because I knew the electricity wasn't gonna be good. I already knew all this stuff. I was just telling people because it's people out here that don't know, and so you need to know. So I'm telling you, get ready, because it's going to get rough. It's not easy. And yes, I am in Accra, and I knew that Accra was the most expensive place, and I knew it was the most developed as well. I wanted to be in a developed place, but at the end of the day, don't shit me. I always used to say, get me, don't shit me. Don't have me come all the way out here, and because you see I'm American, which you don't even know that I'm a Ghanaian too, but okay, I'm gonna give you that I'm American because of my accent. So don't have me come all the way to Africa and say a house is $400,000, but you tell me it's $700,000 because you feel as though I'm rich. Everybody I've ever talked.
Baby, listen, you gotta get a person who is from there to come with you and do the negotiations, and at the end, you sign a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Prices change.
Please don't raise your prices because I'm American and you think I'm rich.
As simple as
I
peanuts,
like my money
y'all.
to myself.
Peanuts went up high whenever one lady wanted to sell it to us, and I'm like, okay, that is nowhere near possible. Ain't no way you think I'm going to buy that.
Right, and the next person, it wasn't that price.
That's what it is. Yeah. We had a whole conversation about this.
Right. And the thing about it is, with us, I don't feel like that will go well with us, period. Because first of all, I don't care how much money I could be the richest person in the world. Baby, I could be an entertainer getting 6 figures every single day. I know where I come from. I still think in the way that I come from when it comes to money, because I've been without it before.
And not even just that, it's a hustling mindset. You can't like expect, you know, just because people coming from a different location and you can just trick them out of their position. Like I'm a kid here drawing on people clothing, selling it in class. I'm a kid drawing portraits for people, selling it on at PE. I'm doing all of this stuff, and she had her hustles when it came to Snicker bars and stuff too.
Sure did.
So it's like we have that reality in us already to know that you can't just tell us a price and we're going to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That,
for real. I was a statue on Bourbon Street in New Orleans as a child.
How long you stayed there for, see?
Baby, my brother told me, because my brother was a tap dancer, right?
Yeah, shout out,
and so he had to drag me with him. And so I was the nagging little sister who wanted to go get some candy. He said, sit right here on this bucket. Don't move. Okay, so this me, because you know I'm sassy. This me. If y'all see our family vlogs, y'all will know our daughter. She get it from me, baby. She didn't steal it. So I was standing, I would sit like this. People started putting money in the bucket. Oh, baby, you want poses? I'll give it to you.
Yeah, as a kid, you just think that's it. Like, oh, this got to be the life I need right here.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So that's the hustle.
Looked at me like I was dollar signs. As soon as they see me, it's money, money, money. I can tell you 15 stories right now since we've been in Africa where people try to overcharge us and overprice us, and I'm on their ass. So for the people who say, oh, she's over there get scammed, I didn't get scammed. Now, one time I told y'all the experiences how they tried to scam me. They tried to scam me, and I was in they deep in their ass. And so for the people who say,
I think majority of the Americans who come to any place in Africa, on the African continent, 54 countries, I think anyone who is passionate enough about the motherland to move, I think we all come with a mindset of knowing what to expect and knowing nobody gonna scam us.
That's your homework.
Now, of course, right, of course, there are some stories that fall through the cracks, but I think it takes a strong person to want to move from their home and go to another home.
Yeah.
You know, so
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, you got
don't just my thing to people who do want to move, don't watch YouTube videos and pack your bags. Actually do the work.
No.
Do the research. Come visit. Not just for a weekend.
Yeah.
Different places. Move around. Don't just stay in a tourist area. Stay in a regular neighborhood.
Yeah, because some YouTube videos are like Instagram feeds. I mean, it's glamorized. Right, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you have some channels that are mad unfiltered. But if you really want a positive outlook on a location that you're trying to go, you got to get the unfiltered positive feedback. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Africa's not weak. It's not for weak people. Let me tell you something. All Africans are weak. I got a fucking African father who's weak as fuck. I know all Africans are weak. They aren't built like us in America. So I'm all in their ass when they try to take their weak asses and try to use me or try to bribe me or try to get extra money out of me. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to pull one on me because I already see the shit coming. Then the other thing, people say, oh, she didn't do no research and she hasn't built a network. All I do is build networks. I'm on all the groups that's on Facebook, that's on WhatsApp, all that. I've been there, done that years, all that. I don't trust people. Because first of all, everybody has an agenda. They can act like they're going to be good for you. They're going to show you and teach you the ropes and show you the way. People will come out here from the diaspora and say, oh, I'm going to buy me a house and then I'm going to rent it out to all the people that come from the diaspora so they can have somewhere to stay when they get here. I didn't come here to rent. So let's clear that up too.
And the thing about trust issues, we got some time to go. Yeah. The thing about trust issues, I've learned that you can't force anything no more when it comes to just connecting with people. Them connections have to be like mad unfiltered and mad relatable for you to just feel like, okay, maybe this person never did have an intention when we bump shoulders. Because if you just bump shoulders with somebody and you be like, oh, Sam, man, I saw you from somewhere and then the conversation spark off, then it's what it is. But if you're trying to build a relationship with a person, I feel then that trust issue would be more of a trigger for you because you're in positioning yourself to get hurt. Right. Because you're forcing yourself into a person's life. That makes sense?
Right. And also we have different mindsets. What's normal to us or our customs is different from them. You know? Yeah. So you got to come in with that mindset as well.
That was another situation that I came to rent. I didn't come to rent. I don't rent at home, so why would I rent here in Africa? But I want to live better in Africa than I do at home, of course. So, of course, I came out here to buy beach land, to build a house. And while I'm building the house, buy another house to live in while I build my house. Because I'd be damned if I'm going to be sitting in somebody's living room. If I'm going to have 5 kids. We have 5 children, but we only have 4 of us. Four children with us. And there's 2 of us, so it's 6 of us all right now. And my oldest son, when he come out the military, he will be here too. I'll be damned if we gonna be laying on somebody's couch from the diaspora talking about I'm gonna give you somewhere to stay until you find your room. No. And I did not rent a room for $100. I rent an Airbnb for $100 a night. Airbnbs, if you want a nice one, it's going for $100 a night. The Airbnb was nice, but at the same time, it had its issues. And I was just sharing the issues that it had. Then secondly, as far as me renting a car or whatever, how else am I getting around? Every little car is that small. It's little bugs. All of us, 6 of us, cannot get in little bugs and ride around. So I had to rent a big SUV that can go through these muddy streets because the streets, as you know, aren't paved. So we have to have a 4-wheel drive that can get through these streets. So me renting a vehicle was $130 a day. I knew that was going to be the case anyway. If you go research too, you'll find out that that's the average of a vehicle. So I didn't get gaffled nowhere. I just don't like the prices. And you can't, and I know I can't compare Africa to America, but what I can say is I'll be damned if I'm going to buy a 3-bedroom house for $500,000. I got a fucking 6-bedroom mansion sitting at home for $100,000. It just don't add up, and it's not equivalent to what I'm willing to pay for. Everybody got what they're willing to pay for. I'll be a damn fool to come out here and get a house in Africa when I'm looking outside in the dirty slums and seeing goats and dogs and shit running around for $500,000.
No, I understand that because I feel like when you say it like that and you put that into its own bracket, people will look at that conversation and be like, heck no, I wouldn't need to turn their head and never look back at trying to go to Africa in that direction of Accra. But I think it's just the location.
Yeah, that's
your
what
location.
Like.
You can't put you can't slap Africa on the butt and say it's bad and it's muddy because of that one location.
Right. Go to a different city. I mean, there's
so many options, huh?
Right. I understand she did a lot of her research, but it just sounds like that's something you would know before you actually pack up and move.
If that is what it is, so like the research was there, then you should have landed
right
like that.
Right. Like if we were to move, I'm staying at home in the United States while my house get built. And then when I move, I'll move into my house and not pay those extra fees with an Airbnb where I have lizards crawling over me because I'm not staying in no Airbnb where I got lizards.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
That just makes sense. I wouldn't.
House. That makes no sense. But don't look at me that I'm wrong for feeling like that. Because everybody got their way of living. We came from the gutter. We both was next door neighbors, grew up on the same block. We came from the gutter, and we managed to pull ourselves up and look at everybody else still sitting there. So we're not going to go to Africa and be fucked up and be guttered too. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. I ain't asked for no handouts. I didn't ask for no parades. I was just sharing my experience. My experience is that Africa needs help. It needs work. We came out here to build Africa. I closed all my businesses down. And of course, I could have stayed in that colonized as United Snakes of America and dealt with their bullshit and kept getting my money. I could have did that. I do taxes. I don't pay taxes. I do them. Okay? So I could have stepped in. I could have dealt with that. But no, I decided, no, I'm going to close all shop. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to get me a bus. And I'm gonna do free teeth cleaning and spas for the people in the village. Then I'm going to treat these young girls. I'm going to get their tampons, their baby items and wipes. And I'm going to do a non-profit program. Business is my forte. That's what I do. So I didn't come out here for a job. I didn't come out.
We get that a lot in our comment section. Come here and build up the city. Sometimes I don't know if it's a figure of speech or if people are really saying that, But there are a lot of places in the United States that still need to be built up too. Our black
100%.
communities, a lot of our black communities are now being gentrified. A lot of our black communities have been taken over. There's places that are near and dear to our heart in our home state of Louisiana that we want to build. I'm not going to get put to work in no other country.
I paused it though because I had to stop and listen for a second, taking what you just said. We've come from a location where we help the homeless.
Yeah.
Like turkey drives, giving out, things like she was mentioning. Like we've been there and
helped our youth with literacy rates and things.
Right, and then to hear say that I closed everything that I was doing out there, and I opened up shop here to do it all for free. It's like.
But she did say she's Ghanaian as well. So.
I understand. So her roots and whatnot and giving back as well. But it then goes back to like you said though. It's like I wouldn't have closed up anything.
All right,
I would have left my businesses open and thriving. If I had family back at home, I would have put them in the room. If I had friends that I knew who needed a location to get some work in, I would have put them in the room. I would have never just closed up the shop. If I have like this business where I'm helping the homeless, I would put my friends in the room to. Right. It's the connection. Is because what we do here, we bridge the gap. Mm-hmm. We don't close one door and try to open up another.
Exactly. I feel like the reason she is getting bashed is because her words. First of all, I think a lot of people don't understand her humor, like when she talks about the snacks and things.
Yeah, that's funny.
But secondly, I think it comes off as someone asked her to do these things. I think that's why she's getting bashed. Well, but it sounds like she's coming. It sounds like it's coming from a good place. It's just
let me say
the way her words is.
Yeah. And now some people don't understand that. Like in America, like we talk with aggression, we talk with humor, we talk with jokey joke. Like we give all that in a conversation, and that's how we kind of build. You know what I'm saying? But being a family of 5 and there being a family of 6.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? We want snacks. We gotta have snacks.
But we didn't have an issue with those snacks.
You know what I'm saying? You have a 6-bedroom house, and you come here to have less. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just kind of set back on the exchange.
Yeah, I just feel like Ghana just wasn't the right fit for their family. We've looked at the homes here. Okay, they look like some good prices. I just feel like Ghana just wasn't the place for them. No, but actually, let me reframe that. Rephrase that. I feel like Accra wasn't a good place for them. Maybe if they went to Kumasi, I believe it's called, or maybe another place near the coast.
Yeah, and travel.
I feel like because she said that she want beach land. If she would have went to the coast, maybe it'll be better, or maybe build from the ground up.
Yeah. Sometimes our choices put us in position to learn things. You know, it's not, and we can't say we know it all. We can't say I did my research in there, so you're wrong. It's like no, there's always a learning stage. And then on top of that, it's like it just sounds to me now. It just sounds like she's complaining about being there, but you packed up everything to be there, knowing the research that you had underneath your belt.
It just seems like, regardless of the research she did, it's different when you're actually there. And she is having some unfavorable situations. But also, it does sound like her channel...
The muddy roads? You knew that.
Right.
You knew
when
that.
It rains.
The what you call them? The tut-tuts?
They have
the little boats?
Tut-tut.
The little small cars that she was just talking about.
Yeah, but I think she was talking about, like, in the area that we're in now, we did Uber XL because of the size of our family and our luggage, and it still wasn't enough room. I think that's what she was talking. She was calling it bugs, little bugs. But I feel like it wasn't the right city for them. Like, yes, you can fantasize, oh, this would be a good place for my family.
She did her
but
research.
when you get there, it's different.
Here to rent. I didn't come out here to live on nobody's couch. I didn't come out here to live with no diasporas or none of that bullshit. If you want to help me, but I'm not asking you to. I'm not begging. And then with the people who did offer to help us, we do know a lot of people in Ghana. I've been knowing people in Ghana. All my life I knew people here. I've been to people, Ghana, Nigeria, all over. Gambia, Tanzania, I know people all over. But at the same time, I'm independent. That's how I've always been. I've always held my own. God blesses the child that holds his own. I've always held my own. So I'm not going to get out here and change now. So for the people who did come and say, hey, I'm going to help you, I'm going to find that, every last one of them was a failure. Because every last one of them was in it for themselves. Watch the company you keep and the crowd you bring. Because you got to look at people for what they are. You can have people come out here that lives out here and be like, okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get through. I'm going to talk for you. I don't need you to talk for me. The only thing that I would need you for...
yeah, we're going to stop this video right here. I feel like she's more like... I feel like it's a rant now.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's ranting and she got some people that she's mad at.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna stop right there because at the end of the day, I feel like your experience is yours, it's valid. No one can take that from anybody.
Right.
Because I have bad moments that I don't even put out. I don't even talk about it really. But I've learned from my experiences to take in what I got, do my own research and learn from it, build from it, and then become a better person whenever I make my next decision. And that's how I just get on top of things. I don't...
Right.
Yeah.
And be open for change.
Got to.
Like, the people are price gouging.
Yeah.
Another person said they'll speak for you. You don't want it.
You're part of so many Facebook groups. You know people from all over. You have so many businesses. This should be the last conversation to have.
I feel like I would love to know the update because this video is old. I know it's catching waves now, but I would love to know if they're still there, if they're happier, if they decided to go to another country and they're happier, if they decided to move home and that's what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's 54 countries. Don't go to the country that's popular just because everybody go there. That's what we have been receiving. People were mad with our decision of visiting the country, the continent for the first time. But we wanted to be comfortable, a seamless transition for our children. We didn't want so many culture shocks where our children would be unhappy and ready to go.
Babies.
You got to ease your way into the continent.
Yeah.
And we felt that this place, South Africa, was the best way for us to ease into the continent.
They got good snacks.
Right. And so with us visiting different areas, I think our next visit to the continent, which will be Ghana, our children would have some experience.
Yeah.
You know, of course, we know South Africa and Ghana is different.
But the bugs in the lizard tank. We see them joined by that bunch, the monkeys.
Yes.
The little prairie dog looking things that be running around.
The goats.
Like the goats.
Yeah.
It's not different really.
As long as they ain't
there.
in the house, we good.
But here's the crazy part about it. Some locations have it regardless of how the location look.
Right.
That's just what it is.
And don't look at a YouTube video and go to any country. Do your research. All right. We hope you guys enjoy this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.